Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, and on this channel I teach yoga classes, meditations, and I have playlists and other educational videos for you. Today is going to be a full yoga practice. We're going to focus on the inner thighs, the adductors, and also the outer legs, IT band, and TFL. It's going to be an all levels practice, and I will give you options for beginner, intermediate, and advanced all the way through. If you've been sitting a lot, standing a lot, or your hips just need a realignment, then this practice is for you. Come to the top of your mat. Let your feet be hip distance apart in steps parallel with each other. Ground through your legs by contracting the muscles and pressing down on all areas of the foot. So imagine your foot head is either a triangle or a square, and you're pressing down on all of the corners. Slight bend to the knees, like a little micro bend. Draw the lower belly in so it's nice and strong. Then draw the upper belly and lower ribs in so it all kind of squeezes in through the core. Contract the pelvic floor, draw up through your legs, through your feet, and then all the way up to the crown of the head. So you feel like you have a straight line from the heels to the crown of your head. All breath is in and out through the nose. Relax the shoulders back a little bit and down. You may constrict the back of your throat to control the inhale and the exhale. On an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, come into a forward fold. Engage that low belly. Use this area of the body to pull you into the forward fold, keeping the low back flat. Bring the hands to the floor, a micro bend to the knees, or a big bend to the knees if you want. Bring your chin in towards your chest. Inhale, lift up halfway, fingertips either on the floor or hands on the shins. Legs are straight here. Engage the hamstrings and the low back and the low belly. On an exhale, bring the hands to the floor, step back into plank pose. Since this is the first plank and my wrists are stiff, we're gonna rock back and forth, stretching out the wrists and getting the core fired up. In and out through the nose. Legs stay strong. And from here, we'll lower down to the belly. You can come down to the knees first, and then the belly. Bring the hands next to the ribs, fingers forward, toes point back. Inhale, lift the chest as you push into the floor, engaging the triceps, pulling the shoulder blades back. Exhale, push back through hands and knees, curl the toes under, and lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other, stretching out your calves. Try to get a straight line from the wrists to the hips. If you need to keep the knees bent for the whole duration of your down dog, that's totally perfectly okay. And pressing down on the outer lower rim of your hand. So all the way from the pinky to the thumb, imagine there's like a semicircle on the base of the palm, not into the wrists, but equally through all the way from the pinky to the thumb, and then pressing down with the rest of your fingers. Look forward, walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Long stretch. Exhale, hands in prayer at heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Lower down to the belly or knees, chest, and chin. I'll demonstrate knees, chest, and chin if you've never done that before. Inhale to cobra. Belly comes to the floor, toes point back, chest lifts as you press the palms into the floor. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Look to the front. Step or walk your feet to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands in prayer at heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Lower down, knees, chest, and chin, or the belly. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Look to the front. Step or walk your feet to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands in prayer at heart center. Coming into chair pose for 1 breath. Bend your knees, lower your seat. Bring the arms in front of you or arms overhead. Exhale, straighten the legs, dive forward, coming into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back into plank. And lower down, your choice. Belly, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga if you like. Chaturanga is that yogi push-up. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Up dog is thighs lifted off the floor. I'm demonstrating that right now. And exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Level 1 stays here. Level 2, option to bring that right knee in toward the left elbow. Inhale, leg goes up and back or stays there. Exhale, knee to elbow. 1 more, inhale up. And exhale, knee to elbow. Take the right foot, bring it forward between your hands. Left knee to the mat. 1 breath, inhale, torso and arms lift as you inhale. And exhale, hands to the floor. Step back, lower down, your choice. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up and back. Level 1, you can stay here. Level 2, exhale, bring the left elbow to the right knee. Inhale up. Exhale 2. Inhale up. And exhale 3. Everybody bring the left foot between your hands. Right knee to the mat. Inhale, torso and arms lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. This time we'll step the right foot to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Back to chair pose for one breath. Bend your knees, inhale, torso and arms lift. Exhale, hands in prayer at heart center, legs stand tall. One breath here. Inhale, coming back into chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back. Lower down, your choice. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot to the front. We'll come into warrior pose 2. Left heel comes down, torso and arms rise up. Open the torso to the left. Right arm to the front, left arm to the back. Nice deep lunge in the right knee. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Soft gaze over the right fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Coming to extended side angle, grab a block if you like. You can bring the right elbow over the right knee. You can have fingertips on the floor or palm on the floor or hand to a block. Left arm can stay on the left hip, up to the ceiling or up overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Look down. Inhale, come up. Straighten the right leg. Scooch the left foot forward just a little bit, moving into triangle pose. Bring your hands to the points of your hips and just allow the right hip to fold. Let the left hip be free. Bring the right hand down to your shin, a block or the floor. Left hand can stay on the left hip or up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Look down, bend your right knee. Bring one hand on either side of that right foot. Step back, lower all the way down to the belly. Clasp the hands behind your back or use a strap or anything else that you might have. Sometimes if I'm short on props, I use things like socks and t-shirts and whatever. Squeeze your feet together. Lift your hands up towards the ceiling and your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Lower down. Release the strap. Hands next to the ribs, fingers forward. Inhale, lift to cobra or up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Step your left foot to the front. Coming into warrior 2 on the left side. Torso and arms rise up. As you exhale, open to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Gaze over the left fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Extended side angle, left elbow over the left thigh or left hand to the floor or a block. Right hand to the right hip, up to the ceiling or up overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Look down, inhale, come up, straighten the left leg, scooch the right foot forward just a little bit. If you have alignment indicators, make sure your left foot is off to the left side about 2 or 3 inches, and the right heel is just touching the middle indicator. Okay, hands to the hip points. Just hinge at your left hip. Let the right one be free. Bring the left hand down to the shin, the floor, or a block. Right hand can stay on the right hip or up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Look down, bend your left knee. Bring one hand on either side of the left foot. And step back, either vinyasa or just downward facing dog. So vinyasa is a slang term in yoga for lowering down, your choice, inhaling to cobra or up dog, and exhaling back to down dog. Or you can skip all that and just step into down dog. Couple breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right, so we'll come into crow pose for just a couple of breaths. Level 2 and 3, if you want to practice just jumping into crow pose from here, you may. Level 1, hold on a second, I'll give you that demo. So if you're jumping forward, just practice using the lower bandhas, like the ribs and the low belly. Okay, so you're basically hopping forward and just kind of putting on the brakes. Okay, level 1. Just hop forward into a low squat. Bring the hands down to the floor. Make a shelf with your elbows, and a shelf with your elbow. And then put your legs on the backs of your arms and practice lifting up one at a time. And then get both to come off the floor. Perfect. When you're finished, come back into that squat. You can place a block under the hips if you like. If your heels don't touch the floor, use a block. Leaning forward, elbows coming forward, palms pressed together, and then pull back. Contracting the pelvic floor, pull the shoulder blades back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, bring the feet together. Come all the way up to stand, long stretch. Exhale, hands together in prayer. If you were on a block, move it off to the side. We'll come into a standing balance pose. Okay, level 1, you can use the wall if you like for balance. Level 2 and 3, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Coming into kind of a standing half pigeon / chair pose. Arms forward or overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Inhale, come up. Release the right foot down and cross it over the left. Place the right foot on the floor. Hands to the hips. Inhale. Roll the shoulders back, look up. If possible, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, come into a forward fold. And walk your hands over to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Come back to center, right foot back where it belongs. Separate your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, come up to a halfway lift. Lift your toes, grab onto the big toes in yogic toe lock. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in.
Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Hands to the hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale. Left ankle over the right knee. Level 1, you can use a wall for balance. Levels 2 and 3, lower down. Arms out in front or overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Inhale, come up and release the left foot down over the right. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift up through the chest, roll the shoulders back. Reach the right arm up overhead if you can. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Walk your hands over to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Come back to center and bring the left foot next to the right. This time we're going to step the left foot all the way back, deep lunge, and then walk your hands in between your feet. Okay, toes are pointing off to the side so the insteps are parallel. And on the next exhale, we'll bend the right knee. Take a side lunge over to the right, flex your left toes. Stay here for 1 breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And we'll move over to the other side. 1 breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to center. Toes inward a little bit if you can, heels out. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, you can bring the hands to the floor and walk them back as far as they'll go, or you can grab onto the big toes in yogic toe lock. The first 2 fingers wrap around the big toe. Everybody inhale, lengthen the spine a little bit more. Engage the low belly. And exhale, fold deeper into the pose by fanning the elbows out to the sides. Let your head go. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Release the big toes. Walk your hands back to the front of the mat, one hand on either side of that right foot. And step your way back to downward facing dog. And we'll come down to hands and knees. Flex your toes, we'll come into camel pose. Okay, hands on the hips, knees are hip distance apart. Roll the shoulders back. Level 1, you can make fists with your hands and just pull the elbows towards each other and look up to where the ceiling meets the wall. This is enough, you can stay here. Level 2, reach back for one heel and then the other. Level 3, if you know more advanced variation, feel free. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Inhale, come up. Come back to all fours. And just 2 cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, pull the shoulder blades, look up. And exhale, round your back, chin to chest, tuck the tail. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, looking down. Come to neutral. And bring the left knee in towards the middle. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, left knee into the middle. Right leg goes behind. And then bring your feet out to the sides. Grab a block on your way or a blanket if you need it. Take a seat. You can use a blanket or a block underneath the hips. Grab a strap if you like. Right arm goes up behind your head, left arm goes back behind your back. If you can hold hands with yourself, do that. Cow face pose. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Release the strap. Okay, keep the feet right where they are. Or you can move the feet out to the sides a little bit further and walk your hands forward. Just a couple of breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Perfect. Inhale, come up. And just bring the left foot next to the right knee. Keep the right knee bent. We'll take a twist. Level 1, if this is too much, you can place the left foot on this side of the right foot, or the right knee, okay? Left hand goes behind you, right arm wraps around the front of the left knee or comes to the outside of the left knee. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Facing the front. Extend your legs out. Flex your toes. Inhale, lengthen upward, and exhale, come into a forward fold. Level 1, you can bend your knees. You can have the feet wider apart. That makes it easier. Try to make the low back flat and try to get the pelvis to tip forward so you can get the belly on the thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Inhale, come up. And this time we will cross the right over the left. Bring the right foot next to the left hip and the left foot next to the right hip. Again, coming up on your block or your blanket if you need to, under the bum. Okay, feet can come close to the body or out farther. Grab your strap. Coming into cow face pose. Left hand has the strap up above and the right arm goes back behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Release the strap. You can move the feet out a little bit wider if you like. And we'll bring the hands forward. Lean forward for 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Inhale, come up. Bring the left foot in closer. Right foot, we're coming into that half Lord of the Fishes, seated twist. You can have the right foot on the outside of the left knee, or it can come to the inside of the left knee for more comfort. Find your twist, right hand goes behind you, left arm goes around the front of the right shin, or to the outside of the right knee. Every inhale, the spine gets a little bit taller, and every exhale, the twist gets a little bit deeper. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Facing the front. Extend your legs to the front. And we'll spread the legs wide. Flex the toes, kneecaps pointing straight up to the ceiling. Hands in front of you. If the pelvis is kind of tucking under,
and you're having trouble coming forward, take a blanket and place it underneath your sitting bones. That will help you lean forward a little bit, okay? So wherever you are, walk your hands forward. You can come down to the elbows or rest your forehead down on the floor. If there's another variation that you'd like to take, feel free. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Inhale, come up. All right, almost finished. Bring the right elbow down to the floor and the inside of the right thigh. Left hand can stay right here on the left thigh as you rotate the shoulder upward. You can stay here or reach the left hand up to the ceiling, or reach the left hand over towards the right toes and maybe even grab onto the toes. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Inhale, come up. And over to the other side. Left elbow goes down to the floor. Right hand goes up to the right thigh. Rotate the right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Look up if you can. You can stay right here or reach the right hand up to the ceiling, or reach the right hand over towards the left toes, or grab onto the left foot if you can. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Inhale, come back up and peel your legs back together. Okay, shake them out a little bit and find your way back to final relaxation. Lie flat on your back. Relax your legs, let the feet plop out, palms roll up towards the ceiling. Tuck the shoulder blades back and down. And systematically relax your body, starting with your feet, working your way all the way up. As your body settles in, readjust the limbs one last time, and then commit to stillness. And use this moment for an opportunity to practice mindfulness by keeping your awareness inside of the body, being present with your breath.
Start to bring movement back to the body by moving your hands and your feet. Turn your head from side to side. Give yourself a long stretch. And bend your knees, put your feet on the floor. Roll over to one side and come up to sit. Thanks for practicing yoga with me today. If you enjoyed the practice, hit the like button below. If you want to practice again, consider subscribing to my channel. Have a wonderful day.